Hello everyone, Phantom here. Welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail playthrough. If you want to see what I'm up to lately, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description below. While you're down there, consider subscribing or liking. It helps me and my human more than you'd think. Enjoy the show. Knowing the Hanuhanu. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Hanuhanu will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Kylie! See, I remember. Okay, with the chat mode and say, use your keyboard or software keyboard to enter any phrase containing the words "Oho Kylie" to greet the Hanuhanu villagers. Great. So I have to say it. Man. Kinda wish they'd do away with these. Oh, Kylie. Oh, Kylie. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Hanuhanu will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not their lost deterrence from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Man, I didn't realize that storm would hit this place that hard. This has been a lot of people died. There's nothing to look forward to anymore. Oh, Kylie! The festival is about to begin? What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Clearing up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of the wings is tradition. And a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Alright. Oh, let's do it. Oh, Kylie. Thank you for letting me know. I'd very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do. Definitely should come to the festival. I know the repairs are important, but being able to eat is more important. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival is going ahead, I imagine? That as well. Once your friends return, the lifting of the wings can begin at last.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Hanuhanu gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
I hope you're right.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
I'm excited about this.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out! But do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
I could get used to this.
The Final Fantasy victory theme.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Kozanuaki.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana. The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Wow.
It worked.
It sure did.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
Wow. I wasn't sure what to expect, but the festival was admittedly impressive. Even deprived of their usual sustenance, the Hanu seemed invigorated the moment the festival began. Ikihana truly is magical. I'd like to take a turn riding the float. What? It looked like fun. Don't pretend the thought didn't cross your mind. With their fields rejuvenated, the Hanuhanu too might finally replenish their flanking reserves of ether. I was too quick to dismiss the idea that the float had arcane properties. I think I wanted to believe that no one knew more about Ikihana than me. As it turns out, there are many things I have yet to learn. I told you, didn't I? Spectacular. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren had been swept up by festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns carrying the poles on the way back to the village. Please, feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you accomplished.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ikihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic, and reducing Ikihana to hollow theater.
Connor!
Alright, Connor.
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
Oh boy!
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, You always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wooklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Five more to go.
And on to the next.
Oh boy.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
A coward and a cheat. He'll take someone else's solution for his own purposes. Where has Bukul Zhao gone, I wonder? And what does follow me about their other prospect? I'm curious as to who these Archons the second promise mentioned could possibly be. Spoiler alert, Urian J and Dankred. Who else could it be? I mean, come on. They were seen pre-Dawntrail with like a letter and talking to each other and stuff. And the trailer showed them here, obviously. Maybe Y'shtola too. I mean, she's supposed to be here according to the trailer, but I don't know. Just I get the idea that Urian J, Thancred, and Y'shtola are all on the opposite side, which means that Kryl, Alphino, Alize, and I are the only like members of the Scions actively going for Wooklamat. But the fact that they're not endorsing Zoralja or the idiot, which I will refer to him as that because he's not worth having a real name. The fact that they're trying to help Kona, who is the only other one that I could see being okay winning this competition, that's good. Because it means that while we are not working on the same team, we're not working at cross purposes, really. We're trying to make sure that somebody who is fit to rule rules here were both on a side that could lead Tyrell to a peaceful, prosperous tomorrow, just through different means. Wuk-Lamat is more about tradition, the people, and helping them be diverse and express themselves. And Kona is about progress in the future and learning to master one's own domain. And it's an interesting contrast being tradition versus innovation. There's no reason why they can't work hand in hand. Honestly, I'd really like to see Kona and Wuk-Lamat rule together. And did anybody say that the Dawn Servant has to be a single person? Huh? Did anybody say that they couldn't be 2 Dawn Servants? Because I don't remember that being anywhere. While Kona seems decent sort, he strikes me as a man who likes to keep others at a distance. That makes 2 out of 7 keystones. So far, so good. My journey has just started and already I have met so many wonderful people. Lukevu, for one. He's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. And Hanuhanu. It warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend Ikihana, and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I may meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Lv90. So we have Ripe for the Offering and Ride of the Winds Chosen here. Those are 2 side quests which I definitely want to do. I'm gonna go finish knowing the Hanuhanu. Just to make sure I've finished that off. Maybe we'll find that 91 is required for the next quest. If that's the case, then that means that I need to level up Pitomancer, which I can do with the side quests. I pray we don't cross paths with Bakul Jaja at the next feat. But even if we do, we've made a good start in these challenges. Hopefully we can keep it up. I noticed Shawalja was not at the Hanu village. And in a contest like this one, it is only a matter of time until the claimants are pitted against each other in direct competition. Hanu's festival must be essential to the traditions of Snowdrop Dance to Vanu. I have not forgotten our obligations to Wuk-Lamat, but it's moments like these when we can immerse ourselves in cultures of others that fill me with anticipation for the new experiences this adventure will bring us. Same. When Wuk-Lamat declared her intention to save the festival, I feared where it would lead us, and glad to see my concerns were unfounded. Traveling with so large a diverse group is unfamiliar to me. She could see me now. Look at us! The contest has barely begun and we've already have 2 keystones. Surely my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope.